Hello, everyone. This is the message for Monday, our third Monday without each other. Boy, it seems like an awfully long time since I've seen you all. I'm really missing you. You know, all the teachers are missing being at school and having routine and seeing friends, and especially spending time with our students. Life doesn't seem the same right now, and I'm sure it's the same at your house that some grown-ups are not going to work, and some grown-ups are trying hard to work at home, and children are not having the usual routine at all. So that's why we keep having messages, so that we can connect with one another and that you can see us a little bit. But we don't get to see you, so I'm hoping that some of you will send us a message, a drawing, write a letter to us, send us a video of some things that you are working on or doing at home, or just tell us what you think about some of the things we've put on our school website for you. Wow, it has been a very rainy day here. I walked my dog out in the rain. I put on a raincoat and I put a little doggy raincoat on him, and we went walking out in the woods today. And one of the things that I did see on my walk was this bird right here. Can you see well? Some of you might already know that's called a robin. And so I have a robin song for you today. And my robin song goes like this. Robin in the rain, what a saucy fellow. Robin in the rain, mind your socks of yellow. Running in the garden on your nimble feet. Digging for your dinner with your long, strong beak. Robin in the rain, you don't mind the weather. Showers always make you gay. But the worms are wishing you would stay at home. Robin on a rainy day, don't get your feet wet. Robin on a rainy day. Why do you think the worms want that robin to stay at home? That's right. I saw a robin pulling a worm right out of the ground, very wet, muddy ground today. And robins love to eat worms. In fact, this picture that I showed you, if you look closely, you will see that bird is pulling a worm up because that's their favorite treat. And that's why they come back in the spring, because they can't get those worms in the wintertime. But it's spring and lots of robins are around now. Another thing I would like to do is teach you a little greeting song that we have in our class in Children's House 3. Some of you know I'm the teacher in Children's House 3 and the art teacher for most of Children's House, so most of you have seen my face before. I bow to Mother Earth, I lift to Father Sky, I open to the sun and the clouds going by. I welcome the rain that flows to the sea. I honor the kindness in you and in me. That's what we say in Children's House 3 in the morning sometimes. I'm going to read you a book called Wet World, since it was such a rainy day today. A wet world waited when I woke up this morning. Wet windows, wet trees, wet leaves, wet grass, wet street, wet rooftops. Wet world. A warm breakfast waited when I went downstairs. Warm toast, warm cereal, warm cocoa, warm tummy. That looks lovely. A stiff raincoat slipped on my stiff arms, shiny high boots over my shiny shoes. Hat, coat, boots, out to the wet world. I walked on the wet world, Wet ground pulls my boots. Wet sidewalk splashes my boots. Wet rain sprinkles my hat. Wet rain drips down my coat. I bet that's happened to you before. Wet cars swish down my road. Windshield wipers wipe the wet. Wish, 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 wish away the wet. Wet puddles cover wet boots. Dry feet in wet boots. Dry arms in wet coat. Dry head in wet hot hat. Dry me in wet world. A warm world waited when I went home. Warm mother, warm father, warm stove. Here are the warm parents. They look very cozy. A wet world waited outside my window. A warm bed waited inside my room. A warm kiss kissed me, and now I'm in bed. And there's the mama, and there's the child. I wonder what world will wait in the morning. Do fish use umbrellas? Maybe that part was a dream. Good night, wet world. That's how I feel right now, because it's really evening out. And there's all the umbrellas for the wet world. Well, I hope that all of you are cozy and getting ready for bed, and you'll see this message in the morning because it's really a morning message. But I've been thinking of you all day and wondering if you were happy at home. So another teacher will greet you tomorrow, and I'll see you again next Monday. Good night, everyone.